Give it up for 42T, everybody.
Yeah!
Woo!
Let's go, Sandwich!
Hello.
Grabbing my wallet.
I'm Sandwich,
I'm Mr. Fiend,
and we are.
the 42T.
And you know what that means, so spark them up if you haven't already.
Alright. So, we've been friends for a long time, and when you are friends for a long time, you start doing certain things like drugs, right?
And like with all journeys begin with the first step, ours began with the first gram.
There was not a whole lot of options at the age of 15. So you either bought from a girl you kind of knew in high school,
Or we could get from my uncle tomorrow.
of course you choose the one you can get the quickest. So you wait a couple hours, do some bullshit through Facebook Messenger back and forth,
Go buy your first Swisher, you know how it is.
fuck up the first one completely.
Luckily it comes with two.
Thank God it comes with two. And of course, we smoked this green. The worst fucking high I ever had.
1 gram is not enough for a blunt, just saying.
I was definitely puking by the end of the night.
I was more nicotine buzzed than I was high.
And just to let you guys know, we paid $25 for that gram.
Why?
Hey, we were 15. We were
young and
15.
dumb. You leave us alone.
All right.
But over time you grow older, and you find your own plugs, you venture out.
Sometimes people start giving you their plugs, and you gotta start trusting certain people.
Sometimes they're not so trustworthy and you gotta take a leap of faith. Like this one time we went to a hookah lounge.
And the owner came up to us and was like, "Hey, we're having an after party. We're gonna lock it down, and my plug is coming through."
So we stayed. So it's just us and the employees. Plug comes and asks us the golden question.
Do you guys want regular
Or laced.
Regular,
Regular, please.
Don't.
Regular,
Take a chance. You take a chance at certain things, and what kind of world is this when you don't trust the people that are giving you drugs,
So then he asked us the next golden question. Do you want to see my basement?
Oh, no.
Now, a couple of things about this basement. It was soundproof, completely pitch black. What was the third thing? Fuck.
I don't know. It was scary. It locked from the outside.
That's what it was. It locks, the door locks from the outside.
So we went down into this basement, got a whole tour.
And at any point, they could have got us with the lace shit. They could have murdered us in the basement.
It could have been a hell of a time. But no, there was just a table in the corner that was broken in half. And then he was like, yeah, some fat bitches tried to dance on my table and they broke that shit. So then there was just a broken table. But I felt safe when he showed us his rap studio. That's how I knew it would be alright.
But of course,
Sometimes you find the drugs. Sometimes the drugs find you.
I remember this one time, I got out the passenger side door and I stepped on a bag.
I stepped on a bag.
We're not going to start about this. It was about a quarter of the size bag, about a half.
Hold on,
About
a half?
A half.
A half. Every time we tell this story, that bag gets bigger.
No, I just remember it being a fistful hand of glorious marijuanas.
It was a sizable sack.
But I specifically remember getting out the passenger side and stepping on it with this foot right here.
How could it be the passenger side if I stepped on it and I was the driver?
Either way, we're gonna ask you guys, which one of us
Who do you think is lying?
Yeah, who do you think is lying? By a show of hands, him or me?
Sandwich for sure.
Either way, this world was built
I
for things
stepped on
to
that.
tear you apart. But there's some things that bring you closer together.
Like the first time we took acid together.
All I remember, it's super intense. It was a super intense moment in our friendship.
I don't even remember what we were crying about. I just remember being shirtless, sweaty, and crying in him and his brother's arms.
I remember exactly what he said to us that night.
What I said?
Exactly what you said.
I don't remember what I
He
said.
looked to us with tears in his eyes. He said, you guys mean the world to me, and I consider you my brothers.
Aw.
So, the message is when you have great friends and you go through certain things, you hold them tightly.
or you hold your bag closer.
Because they'll definitely smoke your shit.
We're 42T. We have a podcast called Bong Noises.
Please
Meet
check
us
us
after
out
the
on
show.
TikTok.
We can give our socials. Have a good one.
Thank you.